Welcome. Today is August 5th. We're back. We might not remember how to do this. We debate dad fashion statements. The NFL season is right around the corner. Matt has to pay up on a bet. And we rank our top 6 ice cream flavors. Let's go.
The Eagle has landed. Welcome home, beautiful.
Welcome home, beautiful.
So we know be really creepy, and I thought this the first time we did this episode, but I think it's darker in here now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if we just saw a face floating across the camera.
That would be
Like,
creepy.
not yours or mine. Like, some poltergeist.
I think last time we opened that door behind you. Oops.
I don't want to do it. I like the spookiness. I don't like
Whatever.
being on camera. I look a lot skinnier when people can't see me.
We're a podcast, not a video show. Trust me, you don't want to see us anyways. It's better for everybody that way.
It feels so good to be back.
Yeah.
It's been a long hiatus, especially for me.
It's
Yeah.
been super long.
We enjoyed. It's been 3 weeks for me.
2 for
well,
me.
4 weeks for me since I've been on. 2 weeks for you. 3 weeks since you've been on.
Yeah.
We had a nice long vacation. Enjoyed some time with family. Got a lot of stuff done.
It was awesome. It was nice. It was nice to step away from a little bit before, we really dive into this again, because last fall was our, biggest, busiest time, and we're about to dive right back into it.
No, yeah. I mean, it's the changes we have coming are still a little ways off yet, but it's going to be pretty spectacular once it happens. And we're getting into the end of baseball season, coming into the NFL season. College football's right around the corner. I'm pretty excited. This is also the perfect time of year for delicious, dark, malty, rich, unhealthy beers to come out.
And a lot of those have come out now.
Yeah, so
Like, as of this week.
I was in a local. We was talking about this off air. I was in a local grocery store this morning, and I saw a stack of Sam Adams Oktoberfest. It's August. Like, I'm okay when they come out end of August, beginning of September, but it is the first week of August. It's way too early, and it's selling. This stuff is selling already.
That's why that's everyone's launch date is August 1st, because football's back. We had the first preseason game, the Hall of Fame game, this last Thursday, and everyone's ready for fall and cooler weather as it's 90 degrees outside right now.
Yeah, it was 88 today. Let's not
Okay.
get carried away.
Okay, 88, but still.
Yeah, it was. I was shocked to see that, and you could tell it was bought down and had been there for a while too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Everyone goes crazy for him. It's one of the most popular seasonal styles.
Yeah, I love Oktoberfest. I really do. The whole Martzen style and everything. Love it. Not a fan of Sam Adams.
That's what you say.
I know. It's too sweet. I think it's my problem.
Okay.
It's I like traditional Oktoberfest. A little bit drier, still really malty, but Sam Adams is too Americanized, I think, is what my problem is.
It happens.
I mean, it sells. I can't knock it.
Everyone has their own opinion, man.
It's just mine is wrong.
So, in the last 2 weeks, nope, my computer's making noise and everyone just heard it. Don't know what that was. Nothing's popped up yet.
We had some technical difficulties leading into the show, so if something explodes, it's probably Adam's computer.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on. I'm making some weird noises and it's loud and annoying, and I realized Matt was still here. So
I was about to say that's exactly how my wife describes me. It's weird. It's making weird noises. I don't know what's going on.
So what is one of your big dad wins since our time off?
One of my big dad wins is...
I say that because you're a large human.
Yeah, so one of my, for other people, normal dad wins, but big for me. So Shane and I just started putting Olivia to bed without giving her anything to drink before bed. I mean, water, obviously, but like we would even give her milk just right before bed type of thing. Now we give her milk with supper and nothing else. So we rock her, and she hates it, but we don't give her anything, and then she's down in like 10 minutes. It's kind of nice.
Nice.
That's been pretty outstanding. It's kind of nice. Don't have to deal with upset belly in the middle of the night.
Once your kids start sleeping on their own, it is honestly one of the most gratifying feelings. And like sleeping through the night and going to bed semi-easily at a semi-decent hour it's just so like, wow, they're in bed and I don't have to tiptoe around the house because I know they're going to stay asleep. And
We're so close. We're so close. She's not putting herself to bed yet.
Right. Like, we got Jameson to that point, and then we decided to have our kid. It's like, yeah, it's so easy. Let's do it again. And this one's not as easy.
So what you're saying is, if I'm not ready for another kid, I should just like keep pinching her and stuff so she doesn't sleep.
Exactly. Do not let her sleep. My big dad win. I should call that segment the big dad win and fail. I like that big dad win. I don't know. Anyways, vacation. I guess this is. See, it got so many because it's been so long. I'm gonna actually go with putt-putt golf. We took Jameson for the first time putt-putt golfing, probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and then we took him again this past week when we were off for the week. And he has got it down to the point of he will put the ball around the tee area because there isn't really like a tee spot. Hit the ball wherever it goes, and then depending how close it is to the hole, he will either hit it again or pick the ball up, set it next to the hole, and then hit it in the hole. But the first time, all he would do is run up to the hole. So he's getting the aspect of, hey, I actually have to hit the ball towards the hole, and every once in a while he would actually golf. He almost got a hole in one time. So it's pretty exciting. He gets it, and so that was last Tuesday or Wednesday we went. He still knows the color balls that everybody was playing with. We went with my in-laws, my wife, obviously, and then my brother-in-law. And
Awesome.
He can name everyone's color. It's kind of crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah, so kind of a proud moment.
Absolutely.
Proud moment. Dad fail. Got one? Where do we begin?
So, last weekend, not a couple days ago, but the weekend before, I had a state softball tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And the tournament was just long and grueling and miserable, and we got second place, but that's a story for a different time. We played 4 games on Saturday. I woke up Sunday morning, and I was asked to change Olivia's diapers, so I did. I don't know what I did in my exhausted state of mind, but I went to put her diaper on, and Shayna sent me a picture months later, or not months later, a couple hours later, months later, a couple hours later, and the like part where you like overlap with the elastic part like somehow got tucked underneath and then back around, and then diaper like slid sideways on her. I don't know if I screwed up or if she just sometimes she like just plays with her diaper through her clothes. And
Right.
So a couple days later, I put her diaper on, and it was 15 minutes, and she wasn't wearing any clothes. She was running around in a diaper, and it did the same thing. Like this, like the tab part, like flipped out underneath and then back over top. I said, "It's not me. It's the diaper." She goes, "It's you. It is you." Because I never have that issue. So I don't know why I'm having these issues. These diapers, they're new diapers. So before they were like Winnie the Pooh, I think, and now they're Sesame Street. I don't know if they're a different brand or if I'm just an idiot, but I'm having trouble with this diaper, and it's always the second side that I fasten. So I don't know if it's too loose or too tight. I don't know. So that is my huge fail because I forgot how to put diapers on, apparently. It's driving me crazy, and Shayna is just borderline embarrassed by me. I think she sent you a Snapchat, and you sent back, that's not even close. It's not even a good try.
Right? I think, no, now that you say that, I believe I saw that last week. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Simple.
Well, I know, that's the thing. Like it's just you open it up and the fit and you're done. But apparently I forgot the second fit. And,
yeah, you only did one vip.
Just a vip and a half, and yeah. So
exhausted is not an excuse, she says.
My stupid thing's not working. I can't look at the
Oh,
excuses.
and of course, Melanie liked it, of course.
So yeah, it was odd, frustrating actually.
Nice.
Very frustrating. I'm losing apps on my phone, you know.
That's what happens when you get an Android.
No, that's not it. So Olivia, the only thing that keeps her calm sometimes is watching Under the Sea from Little Mermaid.
She is your wife's child.
And so I give her my phone to watch, you know, Under the Sea from Little Mermaid. And she like just holds my phone with all 15 of her fingers and just moves everything all around. So when I open up my phone when I got here, there was just stuff all over the place. I have no idea what's going on.
She has 15 fingers?
Yeah, she's kind of a freak.
Interesting.
I'm just kidding. She doesn't have 15 fingers.
I know.
But it's it was frustrating. So yeah, apps just don't end up in my home screen where they're supposed to
Oh,
be.
interesting. My big fail. Oh, God, there's so much I could do. I'll do the one
It's
that
not good when we have more fails than we do wins
know.
in 3 weeks.
I know. I'll do one that happened probably most recently on Saturday. So Jameson loves the boat. We got him on the boat. He loves the boat. He'll run, jump on the boat. Loves the boat. Loves fishing off the boat. All that fun stuff. We finally started getting him into the water on Saturday, obviously our last day. And I had him going down to his chest. He was in a life jacket and like kind of letting him go a little bit. So he started to float while he chased after a splash bomb without even realizing what was going on. Well, everything was going fine and dandy until a wave came and I did it and it smacked him in the face. That was the end of the water. I was like, oh, like I had it like floating, like he didn't even pay attention to what was going on, like up to his chest, like loving it. And then that wave came and down I went and that was the end of that. Oops.
There goes that for the rest of the summer.
Right?
Luckily, he's still a kid. He'll forget
Oh,
next
yeah.
year.
Yeah. I don't know. He's got a memory on him.
Apparently, he can
knows?
remember golf balls.
Right? Out of everything we would have done wrong, I thought you were going to talk over that.
I'm trying to be very conscious about what I'm doing.
Can I have my beer?
This is yours.
Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Second glass?
Of course.
Excellent.
Thank you, kind sir.
Sure, yeah, sure.
So we have a lineup of fun beers coming, actually. This one Matt brought. We did not get it in the area. I have 6 or 8 beers from down south still to go through. We have some old school beers to go through, and some beer out from Colorado still. So we got a lot of cool beers on deck for you guys.
Yeah, it's me good
Which
time.
is exciting. Not just normal things every day you can find. So what do we got here, buddy?
So this is I was downstate today, and I came across Cubano style espresso brown ale from Cigar City Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
One of the breweries I represent in my job is Cigar City, and I haven't been able to find this beer close to home. It's just one of those beers that's sort of limited in the state, unfortunately. So this beer comes out of Tampa, Florida, 5.5% alcohol. My guess would be that the base for this beer is Maduro, but I can't say for sure. It might be a completely different recipe because they don't tell me a whole lot about the beer I sell when it comes out of Tampa for whatever reason. It's got coffee, lactose, and cocoa nibs in it. I've heard great things about this beer. So it's a little bit in the sweet side for a brown ale, but the coffee is wonderful in it from what I've been told. I'm really excited to try it. It's kind of been on my bucket list for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw this, I was happy to... Actually, the store owner asked me to get rid of it, so I happily got rid of it for him because I've been looking for it. It's been sitting there was one 4-pack left. It's been sitting this for a few months now. I want it gone. I'll take care of it for you, sir. Just bring this in instead. Yeah, okay. So, cheers.
Cheers. So for our Florida fans down there in Tampa, they used Buddy Brew coffee beans. Sorry, espresso beans. I don't know if there's a difference. I'm not a coffee nerd at all.
So, yes, there is a difference.
I figured.
So, this
I'm
beer...
like coffee like I like my cheeses. Very simple.
Simple and American.
Exactly.
Everybody knows the best coffees are not American.
Hey, best coffee's Canadian.
Plenty of coffee beans are grown in Canada.
Timmy Hortons.
So, one thing I love about many beers out there is they put on the can or the bottle when it was packaged. I was a bit skeptical because this beer is going on being a year old from when it was canned. September 19th of 2018. I would love to drink it fresh, but I got to say, not knowing it fresh, I don't think a whole lot has fallen off. I still get a lot of coffee out of it.
I think you might have lost some chocolate.
Maybe a little chocolate, maybe a little lactose.
Mm-hmm. Which is fine with me.
But it drinks phenomenally for being almost a year old.
I love it.
Say.
I love it. That's what James says. I love it.
I love it.
Daddy.
Jameson sent me a Snapchat last night that I didn't see till this morning. I was so sad.
How it was like 6 o'clock.
It
It wasn't even that late. It might have been even. I think it might have been before dinner.
might have
It might
been.
be like 5.
So sometimes I'll get Snapchats and like I'll clear out my queue and I won't see the Snapchat and I won't see it for a couple days. I apologize. So Jameson sent me a Snapchat and it was just Adam's wife just holding up the phone to send a Snapchat of Jameson, and he wanted to say, "Hi Matt, come visit me, Matt. I miss you, Matt." And it was adorable. And I saw it this afternoon. I was like, "Oh my god, why didn't I see this last night? This is so cute." So I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a Pavlov effect because every time you tell him, you open a Snapchat, and you tell him to say something. Tell Matt he doesn't do anything at work or whatever. So if he sees a phone, he just wants to say something to Matt now.
Every time he sees the phone, "Hi Matt." Hi, like it's not Matt. It's someone else. Oh, can I say hi, Matt? Like, no. Yeah, we taught him the greatest thing. So we try to teach him what he does, or what we do for a living. Very simplified though. Melanie is an occupational therapist. She helps people. Dad sells beer. He drinks beer. So it's like, what does Dad do for work? Drink beer. It's kind of funny. What does Grandma's in charge of the office? What does Grandma do? She's the boss. So we're messing around with it, and I'm like, "Oh, cool. What does Matt do?" And just kind of looked at me. I said, "Nothing." So now we go, "What does Matt do for work?" And he goes, "Nothing." So, kid don't lie.
I saw an old friend of the show last week, Jake Stradling.
Jake,
He's doing well. He said hello. And I told him that, and he thought it was hilarious.
Jameson says you do nothing.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
he is. He's basically retired now. He's up north golfing in a league, hanging out, going on the lake every weekend, loving life.
It's kind of like my life.
Yeah, but his kids are like playing soccer and
I
stuff
know.
now. They're a little older. He's done with soccer for the year. He's happy with that. His kids were gone at camp for the week,
Nice.
and he still came and hung out with Ryan and I instead of going home to his wife. I think his wife was out too, though. So
Oh. Hey, liquored up before they dance, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Let's talk Tigers. So
why not?
We made a bet a long time ago, and my computer's being really slow. I should pull this up on my phone, actually. Before the season started, about how many wins and losses the Tigers would have, and I was very adamant about having 100 losses, and Matt was very adamant about them going at least 500, if not better. Well, as they sit today. So then we make this bet. Matt's sitting there. He goes, they won't even lose 90. I said, "You're going to give me 10 games." He said, "Yep." We put a steak dinner on it. So today is August 5th. They're currently losing 4-2. I think that's what that said. Or 2-0. This still doesn't want to load. They got like 74 losses or something like that. Mm-hmm. I can actually 75. Even better. So, when they lose 7 more games, they'll officially be under 500. And when they lose 15 more games, I'll officially win. And they have 50 games left.
How do you like your steak cooked?
Hey, medium rare, baby. Medium rare.
I gotta say, little Tiger news I saw today. In case you guys didn't see this, I don't think you did. Maybe you did. I don't know.
I don't know.
Michael Fulmer, who coming out of his rookie season was a great pitcher for the Tigers. Sophomore year was pretty good too. He ended up it was an injury, and then he needed Tommy John surgery between 2018 and 2019. At the 2017 trade deadline, the Tigers, more notably Al Avila, get rid of Al Avila. He's the worst. Turned down
contract extension.
I know. You need to get rid of Al Avila, and then the MLB as a whole needs to impeach Rob Manfred. Anyway, that's I don't need to talk about that right now. Manfred, I want you gone, man. Just get the hell out of here.
Story for a different day.
So Al Avila turned down 2 potentially record-breaking deals for Michael Fulmer. Mm-hmm. It was going to be straight up Fulmer for Javi Baez from the Cubs. Mm-hmm. Or Alex Bregman from the Astros. It was Fulmer and I think Justin Wilson at the time for Bregman. both of them are now perennial all-stars and probably going to be Hall of Famers at some point.
Yeah.
But good thing we kept Palmer. Good job, Al.
Good job, Al. Yeah, that's one of the worst decisions they ever made because they were going nowhere fast at that point, and they knew that. He was just trying to hold on to hope for some reason.
Yeah, so there was no hope to be held on to, and I think that that was a stupid idea.
So I've always said this is the last year we're going to do really bad. Next year we'll start seeing a little improvement. I'm not saying playoffs. I'm not saying 500. I'm just saying some improvement. I'm sticking by my guns.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Football.
Okay, yeah, more exciting things.
Football has started.
Football. So Tom Brady just signed an extension.
Yeah, what the hell?
He's going to be, 68 when he retires?
Something
now?
like that. He looks better now than he did when he was 20 years old. I swear to God.
He's got a better hairline. His jawline's more rigid.
Yeah, that
I think he's
jaw
got
is
less gray hair now than he did when he was
Probably.
20. Good for him,
No
but
flab.
oh god, I wish I was Tom Brady. Except for the butt chin. He's got a butt chin.
The butt chin.
He's got a butt chin.
Just grow a beard. He'll be fine.
I don't think he can.
I don't know.
I don't know. Have you ever seen Tom Brady with a beard? I don't know.
He's the 6th highest paid quarterback in the NFL, and I think it's something like if you're in the top 10, you can't win a Super Bowl. Like it's proven over the last however many years, top 10 paid quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls. So I'm very interested to see if they win a Super Bowl this year.
Well, what's crazy is, he can grow a pretty good beard. No, he's patchy. It's a patchy beard. He can't grow shit for a beard. Excuse me, crap for a beard. I don't like Tom Brady. Sorry. I'm throwing stuff now.
No one likes Tom Brady. Except Giselle.
So, Tom Brady. So the reason he's only the 6th highest paid quarterback is because he saves money for the rest of his team. Mm-hmm. Good for him.
Good for him. I mean, at the end of the day, if he was on our team, on the Lions or the Steelers or something, like we'd love it. Would we not?
Yeah, I mean,
so
I wouldn't.
We're just kind of super jealous.
I mean, he's no Charlie Batch or anything.
Joey Harrington.
Didn't Charlie Batch break his thumb taking a shotgun snap, and then the next season go and play for the Steelers and won a Super Bowl?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, in Detroit, actually, that Super Bowl.
Oh,
Super Bowl
right,
40.
Yeah.
XL, baby.
Oh, man.
That's too
Super
funny.
Bowl XL. And everything after that was not fun anymore.
Nope.
Until 50. They just realized that people wouldn't think Super Bowl L was anything after Super Bowl XL.
Right.
Because Americans don't understand Roman numerals.
Not at all. So, quick little what you think the Lions are going to do. I had Chucky and Aaron in last time we did this, like 3 weeks ago now. And they kind of both were hovering around that 500 mark for the Lions. Do you think they're going to do better or worse? The same?
9 wins.
I think I said 6.
9 wins.
Or 7.
They're gonna have a decent season, but still get beat up in their division.
They got the toughest division in the NFL.
Oh, absolutely! It's been that way for a couple of years now. I mean, you got arguably the best quarterback in the NFL in Aaron Rodgers, one of the best up and coming quarterbacks in Mr. Trubisky, and Minnesota's no slouch either. I mean,
no. And the Bears and Minnesota both have stellar defenses.
Absolutely. I mean, and Green Bay's got Lambeau.
Yeah.
So you're guaranteed one game a year. It's going to be a tough game.
Mm-hmm.
But I still want to say they're going to have 9 wins. A lot of them is going to be out of division. But
I'd take it. I don't think you're going to get in the playoffs.
They might split the division, but no, I don't think they make playoffs. They'll be a stretch for a wild card.
Until like the last
stretch.
Yeah, last 2 weeks they'll fight for them. But I think you're going to see a 10-win team not make the playoffs in the NFC.
Oh, easily.
I think you got to get 11, and even 11's not guaranteeing it. It should, but
and then the frickin' Saints can make the playoffs with 9 wins.
Yeah,
top their division.
Exactly, because that division is the most unpredictable division in all of football.
Oh yeah, and it's all decent teams, but they either all lose or they just beat each other up.
Yeah,
it's just
that the winner has 9 wins.
It's annoying.
Exactly.
But if the winner is not the Saints, they're not going anywhere.
Oh, no.
Drew Brees, I think, still... I don't know. It's tough for me between Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers, top quarterback in the NFL. You can say Tom Brady all you want. Tom Brady's got a team around him.
Yeah.
Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers have not had the entire team around them.
No, they haven't had the help. They haven't had the coaching. They haven't had the organization. I mean, they're good organizations, but they haven't put anyone around them. could part of that be because Tom Brady does take pay cuts and works with the Patriots to get better players? Yeah, maybe. But then go ask him.
Well, that and I think Bill Belichick's whole strategy with his recruiting is very different from what many other coaches are willing to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's willing to scrape the bottom of the barrel if need be. Not like Raiders' bottom of the barrel, but he'll take somebody that other people have given up on.
Bro, have you seen Antonio Brown's feet?
No, why would I?
So he's been in the league for what, 9-10 years now. He has blisters all over the bottom of his feet. Like this, like as a wide receiver in the NFL, you take such good care of your feet and your hands and your legs because I mean that's your moneymaker right there. His feet are torn apart right now.
Am I going to regret looking this up?
I don't know. Do you get disgusted by feet?
Oh yeah.
But he's like out for a while because of his feet because they're blistered and he can't walk on them.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just like one giant blister. He's doing acupuncture in that one on his foot.
Bro.
Oh, look at his toes.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh my god.
Those toes are worth more than your life.
Oh, look it.
I know, I saw
His
it.
toes are like his toes aren't even. Oh. So I did a speech one time in high school. So it was a pet peeve speech. So basically, you go up in front of class, you just complain about things that bother you.
Nice.
And we had to have 2 pet peeves, and it was feet and old people drivers that can't drive anymore.
I did not know your pet peeve was feet. I would not have made you look that up.
Well, it wasn't like my thing was, yes, feet are gross, but the people that think feet aren't gross and try to like prove to you, oh, look at my feet. No, your feet are nasty. Get them away from me. I don't care what color your toenails are. You just walked in a pile of dog crap.
Do you wear sandals? You're not a sandals wearer.
Not a huge fan. I got a pair. I'll wear them once in a while, like out on the beach or something, but not a huge fan.
That's unfortunate.
Like I'll go barefoot in the sand. Like I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
But when around the house, I always have.
I hate socks.
Oh,
I hate socks.
My big toe's ready to fall off the toenail. You want to see it?
Not really. That's disgusting.
I'm going to show you.
No, you're not.
Look at my toenail.
Oh, that's gross. What'd you do?
I don't know. It's like all like blood blistered and black, and I don't know what I hit it on, but it's gonna. My toenail's gonna.
My
fall
toe
off.
hurts now. Thanks.
It's the thing. It doesn't hurt, which is it will. As soon as that like gets to the end and starts peeling back and getting all gangrenous on me.
Top 6. Because why not?
Let's talk
some
about
food. We just grossed everyone out with some toes. Hey, we never know where we're going to take it. We just know it's going to be worth the ride, right?
Is that an advertisement for buying drugs?
No. Actually, I came up with a good top 6 again today. So I was driving through Wonderful Bay City.
Seen it. Are the bridges up?
No. We got some good ones coming up, but I added to it scents. What are the best scents?
I'm a fan of.
Well, no.
I'm a fan of the nickel.
Is that your dad joke?
It should have been. Yeah, 5 cents is really useful. I mean, you can use it for an old stamp or the pennies. It costs more to make a penny than what a penny's worth anymore.
You need a quarter.
A quarter. Park my car in the yard. You see my khakis? You want your pants or your car keys? My khakis. I love it in Boston. Maine.
Oh, I love their accents.
Park your car in the yard. What the hell did you just say to me? I can't leave without my khakis. That's the one that gets me every time. They're khakis. What the hell are they talking about? I'm leaving without my car keys and my pants aren't on either. I should be thrown into jail and I can't even start my car.
Oh, gosh.
So, top 6. Today's top 6 is
Number 6.
brought to you by Adam being a douche.
What did I do?
I was in the middle of my sentence when you press that button.
I was already like in the process of pressing and we started talking.
We have no fans tonight. There's one person watching. I think it's me. I don't even know if I'm watching anymore, to be honest with you.
It's probably me because I got the screen up so I can interact with people that are there.
It's the top 6 ice cream flavors.
All right, ice cream.
Am I starting?
Yeah, you start.
Good. Butter rum. I love butter rum ice cream. It's got all the best aspects of both butter and rum.
Butter, to me that it just reminds me of butterscotch candies, which remind me of old people. But you have proven to me time and time again you are a 90-year-old man.
I eat supper. I have a toenail that's falling off. I grew up on a farm, and I probably have gout and IBS. So,
and you play cribbage.
I play a lot of cribbage and euchre.
Hey,
I've once played canasta 10 or 12 times.
All right, my number 6, ice creams, cookie dough. I like cookie dough.
Okay.
This is going to get very Midwestern in about 4. My top 2 are very Midwestern.
Number 5.
Superman.
Nice. They just got really Midwestern.
So if you don't know what Superman ice cream is, take a trip up here to Michigan. It is it's blue flavored. I don't think
it's cotton candy flavored.
I don't think this is what Superman actually tastes like, but it's got like red and yellow and blue little chunks in it.
Yep,
it's yummy.
Yummy. My number 5, mint chocolate chip. Always been a fan of mint chocolate chip.
Okay.
I don't know. It's very like you eat it and then your breath smells good because it's minty.
But you still feel
bloated,
fat because you just ate
intolerant
all the milk in the world.
Eating ice cream.
A few weeks ago, we went and got supper and then followed it up with as much ice cream as I could fit in my belly. I thought I was going to die.
Oh gosh, I can only I don't really eat ice cream that often, but I gotta do it only if I'm feeling a little bit off. Can't do it because I know it's not gonna end well.
Have you ever been the Whippy Dip in Merrill?
No,
game changer.
No.
After we get steak, we'll have to go to the Whippy Dip.
Sounds good. Money.
Just ruin the entire night.
right. And here it comes, and there goes. Oh gosh.
Number 4.
So it's tough to find, but I'm a huge fan of strawberry shortcake ice cream, and the only brand I found that it's worth a damn is Mooney's. Mooney's strawberry shortcake.
I don't think I've ever had strawberry shortcake ice cream.
Have you ever had strawberry shortcake?
Yes.
It's a lot like that, only with ice cream.
Really?
But the ice cream to shortcake ratio is very skewed. Favors the ice cream.
Is that how flavors work?
More often than not, yeah.
Okay, good to know.
You'd be surprised how many times it doesn't, though.
Right? That is true. I went with a very versatile number 4. I went vanilla because you can do so much with it. I always, as a kid, I always liked eating vanilla ice cream with sprinkles. Lots of sprinkles. And then add some more sprinkles. I've never been a cone person. Always a cup guy.
I'm a cone guy.
Yeah, I'm not.
I love cones.
I've always been a cup person. I don't know why.
Number 3.
So this almost didn't make my list, although it's one of my favorite styles of ice cream.
And it's up on number 3 and almost didn't make the list? Okay.
Shayna actually bought me some ice cream a couple weeks ago that changed my mind. So every time I'd had it in the past, it was green, which is okay. Colors are colors, you know. Pistachio ice cream.
Haven't had it, but I know. You know, it's funny. You know who likes that?
I do.
Old people.
They do. So, I
mean...
So, if given a choice between Neapolitan and Spumoni ice cream, it's Spumoni every time. You're going to have to look that up, aren't you?
Yep. Don't even know what that is.
So, I love pistachio ice cream. I've always been a huge fan of it, but it's always been it's always green. It's always like a little off flavor, you know? Well, Shayna bought me an ice cream a couple weeks ago. It was pistachio ice cream, and it was just like maybe a French vanilla blend with some pistachios in it.
I like pistachios.
But there's a lot of pistachios in it. It was phenomenal, and it just jumped to the top half of my list of 6.
You know what I didn't put on here?
No, I have no idea because I haven't seen your list.
Cookies Don't You Want Some from Cold Stone. That ice cream is fantastic. That's kind of like a cookie dough, cookies and cream mix with some cake.
I haven't eaten at Cold Stone in a while.
Got one right around the corner.
I know.
I never go to. I always get Tim Hortons when I go there. My number 3, cookies and cream. I love Oreos. I had an Oreo cake for my birthday. I like.
How do you
cookies and
feel
cream ice
about
cream.
Oreos?
No.
Where they accidentally switched the chocolate and vanilla?
No, only Oreos. And honestly, like, I like all the double stuffed and mega stuffed and over. Like, those are all fantastic. But at the end of the day, the Oreo still has the perfect ratio of cream to chocolate. The original Oreo.
I am a fan of vanilla Oreos.
Those are good. I will throw some props at vanilla Oreos. Not too many props.
Just
Like-
enough.
like 2.
Three tops.
Yeah, maybe.
Did you find your Spumoni?
Number 2.
No, I can't spell it.
Spimoni. No, Spumoni.
SPCL is already. Oh, there it is. Spumoni. Is it Italian?
Yes. Can't you tell by all the vowels?
Yeah. Oh, it's like layered.
Yeah, it's like Neapolitan. Only it's
Yeah.
got what? Cherry, pistachio, and
Gotcha.
chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah. Okay. Spumoni.
It's delicious.
Spumoni is a molded gelato made with layers of different colors and flavors, usually containing candied fruits and nuts. Typically, the 3 flavors with a nut fruit layer in between them.
Yeah. I love fruits and nuts.
You're a fruity nut.
No denying that. We're at number 2.
Number
Try to
2.
reset it.
Number 2.
This is a great episode.
So number 2 for me is vanilla, actually.
Nice.
Given the choice between chocolate and vanilla, it's vanilla every single time.
I agree. I'm not a huge chocolate ice cream fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Just in general. Like when it comes to cake or ice cream or
I like
any
Skittles
sweets,
over Twix bars.
That's not the same thing. Skittles are not vanilla.
No, I know, but I'm saying I'm not a big chocolate person.
Vanilla Skittles would be gross.
Have you ever had Skittle ice cream?
No, that sounds just terrible.
Okay, it sounds good, but I don't know if they make it.
You asked me assuming you've heard it. Or you've
I was
had it.
hoping you were coming. I'm gonna Google it. I love
ice cream?
Skittles. I used to have a stash of Skittles
Like, where?
in my drawer that Melanie doesn't know about, and now a stash is
No,
being
you just
moved.
told her about.
Oh well.
Tell you what, I'm not a chocolate fan, but I do love peanut M&Ms.
I'm not a peanut M&M fan. Can't do it.
I also like almond M&Ms and peanut butter M&Ms.
Crispy M&Ms.
Crispy M&Ms. I
crispy
like
M&Ms
M&Ms.
are the way to
I think
go.
that's, but I don't like original M&Ms.
I do like original M&Ms. I can do an original.
Remember the
M&M.
M&M minis?
Yes.
That's just a choke hazard.
Yes.
All those are.
Yes, that was no. The only reason those are good for is putting in cookies.
And the thing is, like, they come in that tube. And that tube just
Oh,
fits
yeah.
perfectly in your mouth, and
you just
dump
eat
them
all of them. It's
dump
like
them
a
all-
nerd.
Yeah. So I hope nobody was watching me dump the tube in my mouth.
Ooh, this is a recipe for Skittle ice cream. I am going to save this and tell Melanie to make it for me.
When I was in second grade, we made homemade ice cream.
I've never made homemade ice
I
cream.
don't remember. It was right before Christmas break or Easter break or something like that. We made homemade ice cream. So what you do is you take like a smaller tin, like a coffee can, and put it inside a larger container.
Interesting.
And in between the coffee can and the larger container, you put ice and rock salt because that makes it even colder. And then inside the coffee tin, you put cream and milk and whatever mixings in you want, and you just roll it back and forth on the floor. You like tape it shut so it doesn't leak. Just keep rolling it until it freezes. But if you let it sit, it's going to freeze and not be like ice creamy and mixed up.
right?
Just got to keep rolling it. It was pretty awesome. Homemade ice cream day.
Homemade ice cream. That's interesting. My number 2, Superman.
Doo-doo-doo.
I love Superman. That is almost my favorite, except there's one more that's even better.
I hope it's not the same one.
Number 1.
We'll say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Moose
Blue Moon.
Tracks. Okay.
Moose Track. That almost made my list.
So me not being a chocolate fan, I love Moose Tracks, but it's got to have like the big chunks of chocolate and some caramel in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like chocolate Moose Tracks. I like the vanilla Moose Tracks with the chocolate chunks.
I like Blue Moon because it's basically the best part of the Superman ice cream. It's the blue only.
Which is
And-
blue flavor. And like if you were to like turn Smurfs into ice cream.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Smurfs are delicious.
I
I,
remember-
understand why Gargamel want to eat them that entire time.
the first time I had it was up in Caseville, and I just fell in love. And I was
Cheeseburger
like
Festival.
27 years old.
It's weird falling in love with ice cream at the age of 27.
No, I was probably 7.
I just
This show's off the rails.
missed it by 20 years.
Yeah.
You ever watch the Smurfs?
No.
Did you ever watch He-Man?
No.
Thundercats?
Nope.
She-Ra, Warrior Princess?
Nope.
Ghostbusters, the animated series?
Nope.
How about Ninja Turtles?
Yep.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Heroes in a Half Show.
That's the one.
Turtle Power.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I got it on DVD. Season
one
1.
for
Animated.
1 for 8.
Cool.
What else didn't you watch?
All right, Dad's life advice. It's Matt's boring, everyone. We are lucky enough to live in an area that has a minor league baseball team. Single A affiliate. The Great Lakes Loons are the Dodgers. I'm actually wearing their Wednesday hat. They're the Camels.
The Great
Fun
Lakes Camels,
fact,
yeah.
when they are the Camels on Wednesdays, they are undefeated.
All season?
All season.
Really?
Yeah.
Still to
Yeah.
to this Wednesday?
Yeah.
Like this upcoming Wednesday?
Yeah.
You don't know that. This Wednesday hasn't happened yet.
Well, like 2 until that Wednesday, then yeah, they are. Not including that Wednesday, I don't know that. So yeah, anyways.
Another fun fact, one of my good friends from high school, Tom Grantham, used to be Ral E. Camel.
I think you have told people that story in some
Several
sort
times.
of way that he has been either with the Loons or the Spirit as
Yeah,
the
he's
mascot.
also Sammy's. I don't have many stories.
No, you just repeat them.
Yeah, I know, and
Okay.
I think I'm telling them for the first time. But
I know, 'cause you get all excited.
I just want people to be as excited about things.
Anyways, take your kids to minor league baseball games. They're cheaper. They're more fun. You get a lot closer to the action for a lot less, a fraction of the cost.
cheaper than the movies, man.
They got playgrounds and mascots and your
popcorn and corn dogs.
yeah.
and
It's just a great time. You can get in there for less than $10 person, and beer's usually pretty reasonable. Not that you're going to get
not that your
hammered,
kids should drink beer,
right? But they can have popcorn or whatever.
root beer.
Yeah, it's a good time. Minor league baseball games are really fun. Jameson loves it. He still talks about it. He actually got a ball, and that's his
Awesome.
baseball. And don't let anyone take it from him.
Awesome. So your dog doesn't like to chase baseballs?
No,
Because Hank would
Tennis
have that
balls.
thing shredded in 3.2 seconds.
she will run after any ball, and if it's not tennis ball, she won't even grab it.
So Shayna's little cousin, his name's Carter. Cool dude. Every time he comes over to our house, he brings his glove and a baseball because he wants to play catch with me. So we go play catch, and then he will overthrow me, and Hank's outside with us, and Hank will be on that ball like that.
White on rice.
So unless it's brown rice, that'd be brown on rice.
That's what I
So
should have said. The name of our show.
like brown on rice. So anyway, every time he has come over, I have had to give him a new baseball because my dog destroys his.
It happens. It happens, my good
Oh
friend.
yeah, that's all right. I mean, whatever.
You only live once.
Unless you're a cat.
Then you live 9 times.
Mm-hmm. Unless
Question
you're
of-
a very unlucky cat, which you probably only live like 6 or 7.
Yeah, whatever. Happens. Question of the podcast. Matt came up with this one. Was, are cargo shorts acceptable attire for dads? I was shocked at the results on this. This came back very resounding. Yes.
I thought that was odd.
I did too.
I'm going to break out my cargo shorts again.
I don't even own cargo shorts.
Mine are a little tight, but they might be worth wearing them. So I have like 4 pair of cargo shorts I still own, and I like do yard work and stuff with them because I don't put stuff in the pockets, but I just don't care about them because I don't. wear
Right,
them
they
in
get
public.
dirty or stained or ripped.
Yeah,
It's no big deal.
whatever.
Right.
So I
get
got one, actually 2 pairs now that I still wear for whatever reason. That there is the zipper for my fly. There is a rip down the seam of the zipper, so I zipped them up, but they still looked unzipped. But I still wear them when I'm out in the yard because who cares, you know?
Whenever. I'm not even saying that.
Nobody sees me. What makes it really difficult is when you unzip your fly to go to the bathroom. I don't know where to go.
Wherever the wind takes you, Matt. Wherever the wind takes you. No, I gave up. I had my last pair of cargo shorts. I think I grew out of 3 or 4 years ago, and I already had golf shorts, and I just bought more colors, and that was that. And I have 6 or 7 pairs of golf shorts and 20 pairs of basketball shorts, and those are my shorts.
I gotta say, I'm wearing golf shorts right now. They're comfy.
And stylish, and yet you can go out. You can go boat shoe, sandal, tennis shoes, polo, T-shirt, button down. Like, it's just very versatile. Piece
Here's
of
my
attire.
issue, though. The pockets are small.
Then you need a different brand because mine are huge.
Really?
Yeah, I can fit like my phone plus my knife and wallet in one pocket. Not that I do. I always split them up because then it's.
I did too. So like every pair of golf short I've owned, like that's my phone and my keys in that pocket, and there's like not any room to get anything else in there.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah,
Huh? The back pockets are big.
Grand Slam.
I don't put anything
That's
in my
the
back
brand I
pockets.
get. Grand Slam.
Huh?
I don't know.
Interesting. So yeah, surprisingly, we're allowed to wear cargo shorts again. So I've got a
Interesting.
pair of.
Maybe I should go buy some.
I've got a pair of Ralph Lauren cargo shorts. I don't know why
Nice.
they made cargo shorts.
As long Shana says, as long as they're not jean shorts, jean shorts, and men's New Balance 624s.
Or Nike Air Monarchs.
That is the dad uniform.
I just bought some new shoes. I was airing up some Air Monarchs on Sunday. I decided against them for now. I did buy Nikes. I'm working.
Oh,
my
you're
way
getting
back.
closer.
Yep. So I bought my last pair of shoes were K-Swisses. I haven't bought K-Swiss since 8th grade. Back when they had like the reversible tongues, remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. I never reversed the tongues. I'm glad I spent the extra money for that.
That was like me. I bought the Adidas shoes. You could take like the 3 colors in and
Yep.
out. And you had like 30 of them. Yeah, never did.
Yeah, I had a pair of baseball cleats. They're the same way, Nikes, and they had like different slides you
Yeah.
put in, and I just kept the white ones. And
Yep. No, I bought a pair of shoes, an Adidas pair called Throwbacks. They're pretty sweet. They're not
Yeah.
dad shoes at all.
I'll tell you what, buying shoes as an adult sucks
Yep.
because it's expensive and you don't care.
Yep.
When you're a kid, you care, and it's expensive.
But
I
your
don't
parents
want-
have to pay for it.
Yeah, I don't want to spend this kind of money on shoes.
I don't
but
even
have
like
to.
shoes.
I do. I got weird toes, man. I showed you. Toenails falling off.
All right. Subscribe, rate, listen everywhere you listen to podcasts. Give us a review. We'll read it on air. Reach us by email at dadsondiaperduty@gmail.com or Facebook, Instagram at Dads on Diaper Duty. We'll be back next week. Matt has a dad joke.
So tonight's trifecta dad jokes. Adam, what do
Matthew.
you call a cow with 2 legs?
Tipped over.
Lean beef. What do you call a cow with no legs?
I don't know.
Ground beef. What do you call a cow that jumps over a barbed wire fence?
Dead.
Utter destruction. Pete Rose belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Thank God that's over.